Hey, what's up everybody? It's Joel, aka The Daily Guru, and you're back for another edition of Something Old, Something New. So today for Something Old, we're gonna stay kind of current, but it's so good I cannot go any longer without talking about it. We're gonna talk about Gogol Bordello and their album, Underdog World Strike. One caveat before I start. I want you guys to know that before I shoot these segments every single week, the album I'm listening to on my iPod before I get started is this record. That's how much I enjoy it. Now, when it comes to being truly unique within the current music scene, there is no band that exemplifies it better than Gogol Bordello. There's nobody that makes music like them. There's nobody that brings that sort of energy. They are, in my opinion, the greatest band on earth today. The band has done it a lot, and the media loves to refer to their music as gypsy punk, but that's a little misleading. If I had to label it, I would just call it all-out world party music, because anybody can get into it and it gets you going. It doesn't matter your mood. You're gonna get up and you're gonna dance when you listen to Gogol Bordello. This band, in my opinion, is what rock and roll music is all about. It's got that spirit, it has that energy, it's about having a good time, bringing people together, and just loving life. That's what rock and roll stands for. Gogol Bordello pulls from folk music, they pull from punk rock, they pull from classic rock, they pull from the blues, they pull from techno, you name it, they find a way to integrate it into their party. But I'll tell you, at their core, this is a punk band because they're going against everything that it stands for to be a normal band. That's what makes them so great. And this is all the proof you need to understand that punk rock is a state of mind. Punk rock is an attitude. Punk rock is not spiked hair. Punk rock is not a leather jacket. It's up here. It's not on the outside. Learn that. You can tell a lot of the songs on the album were written to be performed live. They are explosive. They just blow off the track. They are one of the greatest live bands on the planet. If they are within an airplane flight of wherever you live, get on the airplane, go see them. They're worth it. Like I said, guys, this is the album that I listen to every single week before I do these because it gets my energy going. It gets me in a great mood. So if you like great music, if you like being in a good mood, if you like an all-out party for your ears, get off your ass, go get Gogol Bordello's Underdog World Strike. Thank me later. All right, for something new today, I have a brand new record. It just came out last week. It's Chuck Ragan's brand new album, Covering Ground. If you don't know who Chuck Ragan is, he used to be in Hot Water Music, and even before that band called it quits, he was already doing solo work that was absolutely amazing. The fact that this record is so good is not very surprising because everything leading up to it was really, really good. This is kind of the pinnacle. He's reached his creative apex. This is an awesome album. There's no question that this is a folk or a country record. That's where it's rooted. But what's really neat about it is that this album kind of defines the new idea of folk music, which is having that really good grit, that grind to it, bringing that punk rock aesthetic into the folk universe. The fact that Chuck Ragan is able to so perfectly blend the idea of folk and the idea of punk is the final proof that you would ever need to understand that Woody Guthrie was the first punk rocker, because the two genres blend perfectly together. All throughout Covering Ground, Chuck sounds as strong as he ever has. You cannot help but get drawn in by his voice. It's got that perfect growl, that authentic sound, and it's why he's one of the most intriguing singers on the planet today. While he definitely brings the folk sound, the country sound, and at times he even goes into bluegrass, there's no question that he always stays rooted in the punk rock sound, and this record will make it easy for punk rock guys who are too cool to get mellow. This album is heavy, this album is deep, this album is honest, it's authentic, it's everything that's great about music, and that's why you have to go out and purchase it. If you haven't heard Chuck Ragan before, you absolutely are going to want to get this. If you've listened to his past records, you're absolutely going to want to get this. It's a fantastic record from end to end. On my Buy It or Borrow It, this is an absolute go out and buy it. Also, right now, Chuck is on tour in the UK through the month of September, and then in November, he'll be on tour in the United States with Social Distortion. If he's coming to your town, you're definitely going to want to check it out. It's a great show. He's a fantastic performer. So go out and support everything that's great about music today and get Chuck Ragan's Covering Ground. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and click subscribe or leave a comment down there. You can like the video if you want. I won't say no. You can email me at thedailyguru@gmail.com, or you can go ahead and read my blog every single day where I write about the greatest songs ever written at thedailyguru.net, and we'll see you again on Thursday.